Hey, welcome back to another stream. Today, I am going to finally be getting the Diamond Crate. I've missed out on it the past few collection events because I haven't technically played enough. But today, we're going to be playing Chimps mode on Resort, which should, to my knowledge, I think at least get me pretty darn close, if not to the correct thing. Now, I don't know if I want to do the two-tower chimps method right now, or if I just want to do the standard chimps game. Now, I brought Quincy just because he's typically good on all the beginner maps, so he's not too bad. He's not super expensive either. Now, there is a two-tower chimps that I haven't attempted before, so we're gonna try it here. Now, the reason why I've never attempted it is that I haven't exactly, in a sense, had an idea about how to attempt it. Because I know that you can do a two-tower chimps with the boomerang monkey and the dartling gunner. So I haven't done that because I wasn't confident enough. Still technically am not, but you know, I'll give it a shot. I know some people can do some really crazy chimps mode things out there, but I am not one of them. We're gonna get glaives before we start our save up for dartling gunner. I probably should have focused on prioritizing saving up for dartling gunner before getting the boomerang monkey up to 202. But we'll see if that makes too big of a difference. So hopefully this isn't too difficult. Alright. Looks like we'll afford it probably this round or the next one. So that'll be very helpful, I'd argue. There it is. We'll grab that. Now I'm not going to try and micro this too much. I'm not particularly good at microing any towers. So we're going to prioritize getting camo detection on the dartling gunner for the round 24 camo. And then I'm going to get focused firing. And from there, we're going to get faster barrel spin and hopefully the Hydra Pocket rockets. Of course, I keep saying that completely wrong, don't I? Well, at least I find it to be enjoyable to say those words wrong. It's got glaive ricochet. Could help a little bit. But I think I'm going to prioritize like faster barrel spin and the Hydra rocket pods. There we go. I got it right that time. Aha, it won't elude me forever. Yes, I actually have a script in front of me right now. Just because I don't actually have a script. I wouldn't even know what I'd put in a script. We'll get glaive ricochet. I think we can spare a little bit of cash for that. We're going to have the Hydra rocket pods by round 40 anyways. Of course, the big concern is can we get Rocket Storm? Because Rocket Storm will make the single target damage for the MAD and the rocket pods be like a lot better. Because single target damage with just the tier 3 and 4 dartling gunner of the middle path is not that great. And it's nothing against the dartling gunner. It just, you put it in a group, it does a lot of damage, mostly due to its, I guess, explosive damage that it does on the side. Alright. Should afford it soon. I think next round, I think we can afford it. Maybe. I don't remember all the big cash rounds or anything. We could actually probably afford it this round. Nope, next round. Okay, cool. What's next round? You saw one camo balloon. Are you ready for more? No. Should I be? Alright, and There it is. Perfect. Now we're just rolling. Now I wonder how well this is actually going to go. Because typically when I do any Gyms mode on Resort, I just stick to a really boring strategy of middle path Dartling Gunner and bottom path Wizard Monkey. Of course, that's not what I'm playing right now. But, you know, I'm using the Boomerang Monkey, which I never use, actually. You know what? This and this. It'll put me back on the Rocket Storm ability, but I'll have more damage guaranteed overall. Besides, I got a few loops here. So I think I'll survive with the way I've done this. It'll just be a little bit trickier. I might have to take this off of locked to try and micro it. I hate microing with my mouse, particularly right now, especially like the Dartling Gunners, because my mouse will just flick off to the side randomly. There we go. I can put it back into locked, set it there. And then we afford Rocket Storm this round. Next up, we're going to be getting the Glaive Lord. We're going to be heavily reliant on the ability, to my knowledge, which, you know, shouldn't be horrible, I don't think. Like, we have a straight line here, right? And what's this? 1, 2, 3 loops. And it crosses this area like twice. That's plenty of space. I'm swinging the mouse around on screen. For me, it's like like a quarter of the size of the pool, but on everything else, it's like a little spot about the size of the Boomerang. Maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit smaller. But it's kind of interesting, at least in my opinion. Yeah, we'll do better against groups of balloons up until we get the MAD, in which case we'll do a lot more single target damage. This will be very good for dealing with groups and groups of balloons. I'm a bit nervous to see how this goes, because I've never tried this before myself. I'm just kind of going into this with an idea and hope that it'll work. I want to say, we might be able to afford this before around 60, I think. Maybe, I don't know, because we're already at like 15,000. We got like 11 rounds to 60, so I think we should be able to afford it by then. And then we just have to worry about the save up for the MAD. Of course, the ability runs out as this round starts, right? But I don't think that's too big of a deal currently. Except for maybe this. Maybe around 1 loop. A little concerning, but I think we'll survive. Oh, we might actually get this before round 60. I don't know. I have to get 15,000 more, roughly. 14. Yeah. You know. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. Once we get the Glaive Lord, this will. I think we'll make it to like here roughly for a bit. Oh, look at that perfectly timed ability. I think it was perfectly timed. I don't know. I'm not particularly good at ability timings. I remember the important rounds. For the most part, 63 is going to be a little. It's not going to be too big of a concern because we're going to have the Rocket Storm ability most likely, and we're going to have Glaive Lord. So the ceramics and leads will be pretty darn easy to deal with, especially if we have Glaive Lord by then. And then we just have to worry about the MAD. Because this goes in a circle, this is like the perfect spot for the Glaive Lord, which I feel like is kind of self-explanatory if anybody knows how the Glaive Lord works. Like, look at this. Do you see that shredded the round 60 BFB? Now, I know it'll start falling off towards the end of it because it'll be a lot tankier, especially after round 80, but you know. The second they reach it, they just die. So, you know, it's a fortified Moab and it's just gone. Groups of balloons are not an issue. I'm not super concerned about the bad. I'm more concerned about like DDT rounds and whatnot, simply because of the fact that they're fast and camo. Not both these guys can detect camo, but it's not easy to deal with. You guys can still see all the bullets coming in, right? Snowman's not in the way. I think it's fine. And you can use the ability here on 65, I think, because 66 won't be too big of an issue, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. It's 1, 2, 3 groups of Moabs, 4 groups of Moabs, and there's next round. Like, this isn't too bad. My big concern is like the round 80 ZOMG and technically the bad, but mostly just the DDT rounds. Especially around, was it 95, where there's like 30 DDTs or something like that. That's a preposterous number of DDTs. Huh. Riveting. Cat in a box, huh? Don't you still have work for like 8 more minutes? The cat in the box is adorable. Oh, cool. So you're out of work already then? That's nice. Ugh. Done till 6 o'clock. Yes. Do I get the mad before? Ooh, I don't know. I'm not getting it before round 80 by any means, but I'm still concerned about how late I'm gonna get it. Gotta double my cash amount by the time I get to the 90s. I don't think that comes off a cooldown in time for round 80. That's on me. That's my bad. Wait, no, it will. It will. Most definitely will. Look at all these. Do I survive this? I'm sure I survive this for now, but like, here's the ZOMG. There it is, skirting along the top there. And then I guess ability now. Ooh, that did not last long. Oh. Right-o. We're in trouble. Yeah. Okay. Survive. As long as we don't have any more rounds like that, I think we'll be okay. I'm overly concerned right now, aren't I? I'm either too concerned or not concerned enough. And there's a box in the hallway that keeps startling me. I look over there and I think I see a person, but it's just a box. It's a box sitting on top of 3 other boxes, which are sitting on top of a container. Yeah, we'll use the ability now. Why not? It's only around 83. It's nothing too severe. It's just a bunch of ceramics. Not that I can see them. It's just green explosions. Uh-oh. Here comes the issue. Ah, they're all gone. Them the IT man. Yes. Oh, we're about to get it. Here we go. Round 86. Ability. What? Yeah, we'll use the ability on these guys. Why not? There we go. Now we got the mad, which simplifies this even more somehow. Man, the save up for this is what takes forever. Oh man, here we go. What? There's no DDTs. What are you talking about? There was none. I didn't see any. I think there was like 2. And they died like immediately. It's almost 2. I have like what, 2 more hours? Roughly, yeah. 2 hours. I think I did this right, so far as I can tell. Okay, do I have to use the ability here? Not for the regrowth, but for like everything else. No. Okay. All right. We'll take it. All right, here we go. Round 99. Here's round 100. Moment of truth. Mad ability now. There we go. 0, 1, 2. Check that out. E7. Diamond crate. Let's see what we get out of the diamond crate. All right. 302 Banana Farm. Absolute garbage. 042. That's not bad. It's not bad. I prefer Top Hat, but that's not bad. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that's such a good one. Here we go. Did it give me the... There it is. I got the achievement. Open a diamond crate in any collection event. What do we got? 410. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty good one, too. Monkey teams. Is there any monkey teams available? I can do some monkey teams. Do have monkey teams. Let's go. Standard, hard mode. Alright. So what did I have here? I had Buccaneer, Tack Shooter, NG. Okay. There's a few strategies here. We're going to try and use the full team. Okay, so we're going to do this as our start. That seems like a really stupid idea, honestly, but we'll survive. Okay, we're going to start out by getting oversized nails, I think. Alright. Next up, yeah, I think we're going to get pin next, and then we're going to get larger surface area. Then for my camo, I think I'm going to get a Buccaneer monkey. Alright, we're going to get larger surface area before we get the Buccaneer. It's the same price, but this allows me to, see more. And I'm going to be going for the balloon trap, just for the extra cash. Probably get in... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, 9 Buccaneers. Pirate Lord's going to be here. Oh, so expensive now. Okay. Get that kind of camo, and we're going to double gun. Ooh, yellow balloons are fast. Oh, is this like, yeah, 2 guns for twice the fun. Yeah. Engineer monkey's crazy. Next up, I think I'm going to get Quincy. I think I'm going to put him around here. Yeah, right there's good. It covers a little bit of the track. Not a lot, but, a little bit. We'll worry about that later. Can I fit 2 back here? Maybe? I cannot. Okay, well, that's the thought that counts. Quietly playing the game. Silly, silly. Is it payday this week? I don't remember. There we go, and I got merchantmen. Shoot. Gosh darn it, there's no point in getting merchantmen. I just wasted a bunch of money. Oh my gosh. All because I wasn't paying attention to what round it was. Oh, boy. You... Okay. This is fine. Maybe I'll save it for camo trap. Well, not camo, balloon trap. And I'll make more money that way. I don't know what the... Man, balancing farming with actually playing the game is so difficult at this point with just these towers. Like, none of these towers are bad, it's just my ability to use them is garbage. And my mouse just did the thing again. Yay! Go now, I got Merchant Man. Is that decamo enough? I have no idea. I think I'm gonna have to put that there. Put this here. Alright, there's that. Yeah, I don't have enough boat space. Not what I want to do. Go in there. Here. Okay, and then boom. Alright, and final guy. I get more attack speed as a current buff. They get more attack speed the more money you have. If it's starting at like 10,000 or whatever it was. And I should make more money, right? Oh. Over 50,000 cash. Oh. I don't have 50,000 cash. What do I look like? Made of money? People are crazy. Why did my mouse do that? There shouldn't be anything that should be interfering with it now. There was, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a battery issue or if it's a tracking issue or what it's doing, but it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna put a pin on that, I don't know. My mouse is still causing problems. This is great. I'm having lots of problems with my mouse. It's really weird. Kind of, sort of, maybe almost affording it. An XXL trap. I don't know what that extra blimp damage is going to do, but I'm sure it'll do something. We'll get the Trade Empire. Yeah, I keep spending cash, I'm not saving it, which makes these guys attack slower or whatever. It doesn't make them attack slower, just doesn't make them attack faster. But, you know, I'll make more money with this guy, I'd assume, right? Yeah, see, we're making all this money now. Ta-da! There you go, now they're all attacking faster. Ah, but I could get the Inferno Ring. Yeah, this thing beats the around 80 ZOMG anyways. I need 80,000 at least. Okay. I can save it for 80,000. Okay, and then we still have over 50k, so we're good there. Need like 100k to get the Inferno Ring. So it's like 90, but still like 100. Okay, we're gonna continue into free play. Of course, if I die at any point, I'm just gonna call the run. Like, I don't know. I remember when the Inferno Ring used to be able to detect camos. I didn't experience it for long because I didn't know that it could do that. And then when I did find out, a few weeks after that, they removed it. There we go. Now I can safely get the Inferno Ring. Although that'll cancel out the Bloom Trap's ability to make money. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm sure it'll survive. Get an overclock? I don't really know what I do with an overclock, really. There we go. I get that. Is here a good location for it? There you go. Okay, got those. I guess around where do I want this? Here, I guess. We'll do oversized nails and pin, just the kits. Alright, and I can safely get that. Okay, we're gonna get another engineer with cleansing foam to try and further prevent any potential issues. Does the overclock affect how fast he sends out his trap? I have no idea. Does it affect him at all? I think it does. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. How much fits in the XXL trap? Jesus Christ! Like 130k, dude. That's insane. 77, yeah, 70k, roughly. Yeah, there it is. No, that's my 506. Boop, and boop. 5 is that. And boom, more overclock on him. Alright, we got our instant monkey. That puts me at 3 stacks of overclock. I don't know if this actually affects how fast he sends out his bloom traps or anything. You know, if it does, that's pretty cool. Someone's gonna have to explain that interaction to me, because I don't know if it actually makes him faster or not. I know it makes his guns attack faster, if nothing else, but I don't know if that... I don't know if it makes his trap go out faster or not. Overclock makes him dispense his sentries faster. Dang. Oh man, these TGT rounds are kicking my butt. Okay, I'm at 216. And 150-ish. Don't put any cash slider. I don't know why I overclocked that, but I did. Tied to DBT. Yep. There it is. Oh, that thing. I don't play co-op games like ever. And I can keep playing the collection event and get more of the towers, but, you know. I've been going for about an hour. Played one game. I don't know. I feel like that's currently enough. Well, next time I'll probably try tackling Shimp's Motor Half Cash on 1-2 Tree. But yeah, see y'all in the next one, I guess. See ya.